Are you struggling to see the potential of your students in 2023? Do you feel like your efforts are just hopeless? Are you losing hope in the educational system? Are you every day thinking about leaving the profession? Like, I could be doing something else with my time. Like, I got love for them, but I'm like right there. If any of that pertains to you, I got a message for you. Welcome to Speak Seeds, where transformation and inspiration are the expectation. My name is Jason Thomas, and I'm a husband, father, and mentor of many. I am a certified Gallup strength coach with over a decade of experience in strategic planning, consulting, and mentoring. And today we are having a conversation. So let's get to it. So I know I work in the school system. I talk to a lot of teachers. I taught myself a little background about me. I taught in public school for a while. I taught at the community college level for a while. I've had my own nonprofit for 8 years. So I've been in it for about 15 years. I've seen times change. I've seen how different things are now. I've seen stuff that I never thought would be possible. I never thought it'd be a day where I see people walking around with earphones in their ear. I remember when I was in school, you couldn't wear book bags. You couldn't wear coats. I don't even think I see people go to their locker no more. Like, it's just a new day overall. Like, people just walk around with their stuff all day long. They tune in. They tapped in. It's a new day. And things like that can be very, 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 very frustrating to professionals, new professionals, seasoned professionals, because I know a lot of you all got into the profession to make a difference. And I appreciate that. I'm with you. You got in because you was like, I got a heart for the kids. I want to give back. And you might have said, I want to be that person that was not there for me. That's commendable. But guess what? You might be at a point where you are not getting the results that you got in previous years. And trust me, I feel you. Stuff that worked in 2020, the COVID generation, and after that, it's just not, it ain't working no more. And you like, man, education is just going in a path that I just don't want to be a part of. And people are just dropping ship. But before you do that, I want you to consider a couple things. The first thing is think about mentorship. Reverse mentorship, meaning that there are younger professionals that kind of know what's cool, what's hip, ways to meet them. And with your expertise and your ability to cross-generational, that could be a wonderful opportunity for you guys to team up and do some really, really good collaborative work. So reverse mentorship is one thing I think you might want to consider. A second thing you might want to do is be comfortable being transparent and vulnerable. Yes, you teach math. Yes, you teach science, but you're a person. You got emotion. You got a past. And I know some teachers have like guidelines and boundaries and don't feel comfortable in that way, but these students are real. Like, they're very, very real, and they value the transparency. And if you can see them as people, you can empathize where they come from, and you can see some similarities. Even if your background is not similar, y'all can be similar in a human experience. And outside of the content, seeing them as people, that can go a long, long way. So, you're frustrated, they're not responding, being vulnerable. And with my students, a lot of times we have conversations. We talk about music. We talk about movies. We talk about, the new slang. We talk about cooking. We talk about Christmas. We talk about everything. And if you open up to just talking to them as people beyond the content, that might spark your fire up a little bit. It might give you some leeway with them, put them in position. Another thing about the content is with mentorship, looking back. Because if you're in this profession and you've been in it for some time, you probably have some success stories you haven't even thought about. And that can probably encourage you and also make a cool position for the students at the same time. This is what I mean. With my organization, we talk to our students who are in college, who graduated college, and we let them come back and we do networking events and we have alumni events to keep them connected and let them say some of the same things you're saying, because that sometimes need to hear from different people. It's the same stuff you've been saying, but maybe they got to hear it from a student that you mentored when you was in college, when you was in the fraternity, a group, a sorority, all of that. Those same people can come into play to kind of reignite it. Another one is the power of media. Now, that's a big one that can be out of your comfort zone, but it'll meet them where they are. These kids consume a lot of media. They watching shows, they watching videos, they scrolling, they liking, they creating. If you can get in that space and do it and bring it to light, it might take a little bit of, moving around and get outside your comfort zone, but it might give you that second win that you so desperately are looking for. Now, on top of all of that, if you consider staying in the profession, you might have to have a moment where you have to be self-aware and kind of see what you really bring to the table. What's in your toolbox? I did an episode about what's in your toolbox. What do you have? What are you willing to do? And what do you have to work on? Because anytime you're in the career field, like with a physical toolbox, if a mechanic is fixing on newer cars, he got to get newer tools. He can't use the same tools he was using on the 57 Chevy, on the 2023 Mercedes. He has to get specialized tools to deal with what's out there now. And that might be something you want to do. Now, you have to be willing. Now, if you're willing just a little bit. Now, I know you might be like, I'm not gung-ho about this, but what you're saying is making sense. I'm willing to try it. It's something you can do. Another big part that you can do is brainstorm, get a village of creatives around you. Young people keep you younger. So if you have a village of creatives around you, younger professionals, college students, those are good people. And then even giving the students a sounding board, like making, I forgot, I want to say that. Another thing you can do, I meant to mention this is very, very important, y'all, is make your classroom a safe space. That takes a lot of effort and energy, but it's worth it. This is what I mean. Sometimes the students you deal with, their home life might not be safe. They might get bullied in school. They might be an outsider because sometimes they don't have the social skills. So if you can put the extra effort to make the space safe, and to see them, like to really see them for who they are, acknowledge their differences, acknowledge them as people, that can give you a much needed second win to really get you back into why you got into the profession in the first place. Because that type of making them feel a certain way, making them feel seen, making them feel appreciated. Another big one, it's a freebie. If you said favorite snacks, like if you said what's your favorite snacks, you'd be surprised. A lot of them like really, really nasty candy. Like they're like licorice. I don't know who likes licorice, but a student told me one time they like licorice. I said, you just like chewing rubber tires, cords, but they like it. We talked about the best candy, the nastiest candy. And then on Fridays, you might want to bring some candy in. It gives you a reason to talk to your network, to have your network support the kids, and then it's full circle. So you have to connect different parts of your life to keep you going in the teaching profession these days. It can't just be you pouring in because you get empty yourself. So if any of those ideas sound like something you're interested in, Speak Seeds is a wonderful brainstorming partner. We come out and do one-on-one sessions. We do group sessions with departments. And, we're real into technology and we gamify things. And this is something that you want to learn more about or you want to have a further conversation, give us a call. We're really good at coming up with solutions. We enjoy it. And we really value a position with our young people. We want you to hang in there for a little bit. Give some of these a try. And if they work, I would love to hear about it. Thanks again, listening to Speak Seeds. And I hope you got some out of this conversation. Have a great day.